Hallo und willkommen zu Lonestar. Wir spielen Valkyria Chronicles und wir haben einen Report. What lies beyond hate?
Thank you for coming, soldiers. I apologize for the lack of notice. I've called you for a special operation. You'll be liberating Gallian hostages. I'm issuing this order on my own authority. I haven't reported it. I'll bear the risk.
You don't have army clearance? Why not report it, Captain?
There will be no questions. You need only perform the mission as directed. The enemy are what's left of the Thousand Camp. They're holed up in a house on the outskirts of the city. Your objectives are to return all hostages and capture or eliminate all Imperials. The enemy is led by a man named Geld, Georgios Geld. He tortured and murdered Gallians in the First European War. He warrants no pity.
Georgios Geld? Bell, is this about...
Prepare for deployment immediately. You are dismissed.
Da ist also irgendwas in ihrer Vergangenheit.
The captain didn't seem like her usual self. It was almost scary.
No surprise there. She's been living the last 20 years to get revenge on Geld.
What? Revenge for what?
Back in EW1, she and I were called into the militia, just like you kids now. She and a buddy of mine, Frederick, were in the same squad and fell for each other hard. But the enemy got Frederick one day. Word is, the enemy captain tortured him to death.
That enemy captain was Georgios Geld.
When the war ended, she stayed on. My guess is, it was just for a chance at revenge.
That's terrible. I had no idea.
Hostage Rescue Operation.
Here are your orders.
Those imp cowards have taken civilian hostages and holed up inside a private residence. Squad 7 will enter the site from this point. You can't let them see you coming this time, Lieutenant. If they spot you, those hostages are dead. Begin by making your way to the building undetected. If you don't stay hidden in the grass, they'll spot you. Once you've completed your approach, take down all of the lookouts at once. If any survive, they'll alert the others. Your objective is to exterminate every imp on the scene. Am I clear? When you stop moving, stay hidden in the grass. If you're seen, kill them all before that phase is through. Once the coast is clear, you'll enter the residence, free those hostages, disarm the hostiles inside and hold them. You'll be participating here as a foot soldier, which means you won't be able to issue orders for this mission. Position your units. Alicia. Aika. Moment, hat die irgendeine üble Allergie? Ja, aber sie sieht in der Nacht gut. Wir nehmen Aika mit. Dann brauchen wir Rosie. Und Lago. Deploy.
If capturing the enemy is not feasible, then kill them. They merit no mercy.
No prisoners.
Listen up, my little hostages. You're going to be our shields until we reach the next camp. I recommend against trying anything, or things may get unpleasant for you.
Ein böser Sadist.
Geld and his men are hiding in that house. There are patrols monitoring the perimeter. Be careful. If they detect your approach, they may harm the hostages. Don't let anyone spot you as you approach the building. If they see you, the mission fails. Once you're close, take out the lookouts. Leave even one and Geld will know we're here. Those are your orders. Failure is not an option.
Genau. So, hier ist das Haus. Wir müssen uns also in die Nähe bringen und die Wachen ausschalten. Aika.
No problem, boss.
So, bis jetzt sehen wir noch gar niemanden.
Don't go out alone. Back each other up. You've got to approach unnoticed.
Bis jetzt immer noch keiner zu sehen.
As long as we've got these hostages, we're untouchable.
Do everything you can to stay out of sight.
I see one!
Okay.
Don't make a sound out there. Stay sharp.
Da sehen wir ihn. Sag bloß, wir können ihn jetzt nicht richtig treffen.
I see one!
Taking civilian hostages is... unforgivable.
Das war nicht so erfolgreich.
Moving out!
Do their movements follow any set pattern?
Enemy unit spotted!
Ah. Den ausschalten.
Now!
Nice work. Keep taking them down.
I expect results from all of you.
My turn,
Und
okay?
noch zwei. Und noch zwei Züge. Gut.
Don't even think of dodging.
Do everything you can to stay out of sight.
Target silenced. Head for the next.
Da.
Take them out.
Stellen wir sie neben die Tür. Da müssen wir noch den loswerden.
Right, here I go.
Kann man den nicht gescheit sehen hier
Think I can
irgendwo?
hit them from here?
So. Und tschüss. Ich find's lustig, wie es ihn vom Dach geschleudert hat und er steht trotzdem
Yes,
wieder dann oben.
that's the last of the
liegt.
lookouts.
Good. Now storm the building immediately. Get those hostages and bring me Geld.
What? A Gallian attack? When did you...
It's all over, Geld. Your miserable life ends here.
Hostage Rescue Operation Combat Report. Base Result 16.200 für Rang A, 32.400 macht zusammen 48.600 Experience, 93.120 Geld. Obwohl wir den ersten Zug ziemlich versemmelt haben, ging doch noch alles gut. Sehr schön.
So this is Georgios Geld. Taking civilian prisoners violates treaty law, does it not?
Please, forgive me. We just wanted to see our homes again, that's all. I'd have released the hostages along the way. It's true, Valkyria strike me down.
Silence! Who'd believe the words of scum like you? I've no doubt you'd slaughter them all. Your evil won't go unpunished. You are hereby sentenced to death by firing squad.
But, Captain Virat, prisoners of war have a right to a formal trial. You can't just...
I can and will. I'll kill him myself if I have to. I'll take full responsibility.
If you do this, you'll be discharged from the militia, Captain.
And what of it? I've lived for the day I end this man's life. It's all I can do for Frederick now. There's nothing else left.
Don't do this, Elle.
Oh, hitting a superior.
Largo. Why? Why stop me? This snake of a man killed Frederick. He butchered our friend. Frederick died horribly, tortured, broken. Doesn't that make you angry?
Course it does, Elle. I could wring the rat bastard's neck myself. But do you think Frederick would want that? Think he'd want you to bloody your hands? Back then, us three were always talking about how we'd build a peaceful Gallia. Frederick's gone, but I know he'd still want that, even now.
Largo.
You didn't stick around the Force this long just to take revenge, Elle. You stayed for a chance to give yourself this new beginning. Don't cry, Elle. If you'll have me, I'll watch over you forever.
Finally back in friendly territory again.
Wieso haben sie ihn nicht mitgenommen?
That could have ended exceptionally badly. Thank goodness the Gallians are weak.
Halt! Identify yourself!
Captain Georgios Geld. I was returned as part of a prisoner exchange.
Also, sie haben ihn ausgetauscht.
So you're Geld, are you? I hear you took non-Darkson civilians as hostages. That was after serving time for abuse of captives in the First European War, correct?
Yes. But that was a long time ago, and...
Lord Commander Maximilian is a strict man on protocol. You've roused quite a fire in him. You're to be court-martialed forthwith. Brace yourself for the worst, Captain.
No, but I...
Take him away.
Ja, Darth Vader sagt es auch immer.
Stop! No! Let me go! No! I don't want to die! This can't really be... I don't want to die!
Das war's wohl für Geld.
Largo, has everything I've done up to now been a mistake? Ever since Frederick was killed, I've thought of little else other than avenging his death. But it's like you said, killing that man won't bring Frederick back.
So we can't get Frederick back, but we're still gonna have to live our lives. Know what I think? We've got to live our lives the best we possibly can. You ask me, part of that means bringing peace back to Gallia. That's what I think he'd want. I know! How about we start a vegetable garden? Vegetables taste good, look good, and they're good for you. We're gonna make Gallia one big farm. What? What's so funny?
I just pictured Gallia as this giant pumpkin patch. It's too funny.
I ain't laughing.
I know you've always been watching my back for me. That's the only reason I've made it this far. Largo, thank you.
Oh, sure.
Look at this. Just what's going on here?
Hey, we're just... that is,
Well, well, Largo. Who would have guessed?
Who would have guessed what?
That's quite enough. The hostages were all recovered safely. Mostly thanks to your squad's efforts. Your orders are to return to the capital as soon as possible. That's all. Dismissed.
Captain!
Ja, Largo, der alte Schwerenöter. Ja, Flower auf dem Battlefield. Da haben wir schon gesagt, der ist ein bisschen härter. Den sparen wir uns vielleicht erstmal. Ich schau mal, wie es gerade mit der Ausbildung steht.
Welcome to your worst nightmare, maggots! Train all you want. I've got all day. You're better than this. Push those limits. Good work, maggots. You're one level closer to human.
So, das bringt mir hier noch 30.000 Experience.
Come back anytime you're ready to sweat.
Uns fehlen eigentlich noch ein paar Punkte, um unsere Sniper aufs gleiche Level zu bringen. Wir sollten hier jetzt bei allen bei 15 angekommen sein. Haben wir nicht ganz geschafft. Aber ich würde sagen, das ist nicht so wichtig, weil wir, glaube ich, keinen Sniper einsetzen werden. Also schauen wir uns einfach mal Citadel Girlandaio? So, nochmal schauen. Schauen wir uns einfach mal das nächste an.
Thanks to the victory at Magyar, our forces have pushed the enemy back to the border. The Imperials are currently holed up in the citadel at Girlandio.
Girlandio.
Mit stummen A.
A crucial checkpoint along the commerce routes tying Gallia to the east since medieval times, the pass at Ghirlandaio had been fortified for ages. The existing structure was rebuilt as a modern fortress during the First European War, and its grounds were littered with the casualties of war. In the current war, it housed the Empire's command center, and now it stood as their final stronghold.
What's our strategy for attacking the Citadel, Captain?
I still haven't received any details on our orders from above yet.
Oh, stop your worrying, Virat! I came here myself to give you your orders!
Der ist echt nervig, der Typ.
General Damon. I'm honored, but why not just send a messenger?
Your regiment really showed him up out there at Magyar. In return, I'm granting you the honor of assaulting the Citadel at the van of the army.
Sir?
Here are your orders. There's a supply line running into the Citadel. We're sending a train car loaded down with explosives along it to blow us an entrance. The militia will run along the track ahead of it, flipping the right rail switches.
Flipping rail switches, sir? This while dodging a hailstorm of bullets? That sounds like a suicide mission, sir.
What are you talking about? It's the perfect challenge for your fearless crew. If we succeed here, the Empire will finally be forced out of Gallia for good. You'll pave the way for the real army. You got that, Virat?
Damn it! Another mission they don't have the guts to do themselves.
Maybe. But it's a mission that somebody still needs to do.
Precisely. As the General said, if we win, the Empire will be driven out of Gallia. Let this be our final battle. I'll await good news from the field. Dismissed.
It hurts. Mother, where are you?
Hey! There's a survivor here! It's too late for the mother. Come on, we've got to get the child out. Now!
Mother, where are you? Mother! Mother!
Sire, Your Grace.
That incident grows old and stale. Selvaria, what news have you from the front?
Sire, they seek to push our soldiers past the border, and the total of their forces approach those of our own.
I see. The advantage now begins to sway towards the other side. It seems the loss at Magyar has ended our hopes of strolling through the gates of Rondgries.
The fault lies with me. This would be over had I but won at Magyar. Your Grace, grant me another chance, I beg you. Please allow me to fight for your glory, sire.
Dear Selvaria, do you truly wish to be of help?
Yes, more than anything. From the time you saved me, Your Grace, I've known that I love you more than I do my own life. Sire, I want to work in the service of your dreams.
Very well. So, Selvaria, You report that the strength of our opponent now matches our own. In that case, let the fire of destruction rain down upon them. Use the final flame of the Valkyria.
But... Your Grace!
The hour of your death shall mark the inauguration of our rule. Farewell, Silvaria.
Can't say I'm impressed, Your Grace. Making a lady cry?
This is simply one of a number of scenarios we'd planned for since before Nagyar. If her prowess as a Valkyria is insufficient, Silvaria's uses quickly narrow to one alone.
Anyway, there's a messenger here for you straight from Castle Randgrease.
So there is. Let him wait. I have no time for simple messengers now. We are set to commence Operation Steel Scythe. Jaeger, prepare to return back east.
What? Then it's... the Marmota's finished?
It is. Word has come that it has completed its trial run. The Galleons are hasty to assume victory. We shall see them gutted yet.
I'm sorry.
Ja, das böse Empire erwartet wieder eine Suicide Mission.
Is everybody here?
No. Still no Alicia, boss.
Right. Well, let's start.
I already heard from another squad. We're prepping some tracks for a bomb.
That's right. It's a rough one, but this is a critical mission.
This is the militia. We're used to getting all the bum missions by now. With that settled, there's one question I gotta ask you, boss. Alicia's Valkyria powers and all. You plan to use those this time, too?
No, Largo, of course I don't. I have faith in your natural abilities. Who needs Valkyria when I've got you all?
Good answer. I'd expect no less from you, boss.
We're ready for anything out there. After all, this could very well be it.
Yeah, we're fine. You go be with Alicia, boss. She needs you real bad right now.
All right. You all know what you're doing.
But does he? This is a tough one. Even for Nature Boy.
Having Alicia and the boss moping around is a drag for the whole squad. I hope for everyone's sake they can pull out of this funk real soon.
Alicia, there you are. What's up?
Look at this, Welkin. Guess what? I found some lion's paw growing while I was out on my walk. There you go. Very sharp. Makes you look like a real gentleman.
Well, thank you.
Welkin. They said it was Valdio. Is it true?
Afraid so.
Then when I walked through camp before, some of them got down on their knees, like they were worshipping me. Praise the Valkyria, the Godchild. They were begging me to save Gallia, me. I'm I supposed to say to that?
Alicia,
What kind of life can I live from now on?
I wish I knew.
Wow, I'm sorry. Guess that was pretty heavy. Here we are right before the last battle, and I'm not helping things one little bit. Don't worry about me. Sergeant Alicia MacLeod, sir. Reporting. And ready for duty. My mind is focused on the mission. See you later, boss.
Alicia.
So, jetzt schauen wir nochmal ganz schnell in die Ausrüstung.
Well.
Und wer hat den Flammenwerfer? Rosie. Machen wir an dieser Stelle doch lieber erstmal ein kleines Päuschen und ich hoffe, es hat euch gefallen und wir sehen uns beim nächsten Mal.